Hey, if you have a business that does over 100,000 a month in revenue, then watch this. It'll help you out. So most service businesses that I see operate something like this. So you get leads and the leads turn into appointments and then those appointments turn into sales. So I know this is a simplistic view. I can get a lot more granular than this, but I just want to show you something. So a lot of the businesses I talk to are very good at getting leads. You got that nailed down and you're very good at the sale. So it's very rare that I talk to a business that's getting less than around 40% of their appointments turning into sales. But so you guys got that down. That's where a lot of the focus goes. Something that I've noticed is there's a lot of opportunity hidden in these gaps right here. And I'll show you what I mean. So there's a lot of opportunity hidden in between these two gaps. And I could talk a lot about both these gaps, but today I just want to talk to you about this gap right here. So I'm almost willing to bet, if I was a betting guy, I would bet, but I'm almost willing to bet that if you're watching this and you have a business that does over 100,000 a month in revenue, the higher over that number, the more this affects you. But if you're doing over 100,000 a month in revenue, I'm almost willing to bet that you have a massive untapped opportunity just hiding right here, and I want to help you with it. So here we go. What if we could take these leads, more of these leads, and make them turn into appointments? What do you think would happen? So we can do that without touching your budget, without touching your sales process. Let me show you how it works. So here's a little spreadsheet I made. So here's an actual business that I talked to the other day. So this business, they're selling windows. They're spending about $80,000 a month on their marketing, and their average sale is $12,000. And that 80,000 brought in about 745 leads. So out of those 745 leads, about 89 of them turn into appointments. And from that, they get about 35 sales. So you can see the numbers for this business right here. That's a good, healthy budget, and it's a lot of leads. So from that, we're doing about 420,000 per month in revenue, which is great. That's not bad at all. The only problem is this particular business was doing over 800 2 months ago. So if we want to solve that, how do we get back to 800,000? How can we fix this whole thing without touching the marketing budget, without trying to get the sales percentage higher? That's very difficult to do, to get your sales team to sell better, to close higher. I mean, that's a worthy thing to try and fix. But for this case, what's the easiest way to fix this whole thing? So, and let me show you what it is. That's getting more of these leads to turn into appointments. Because if you do that, you get more appointments, everything else works better. So let me give you an example. So this is what we call the lead to appointment rate or ratio. Either way, this one is 11.9, 12%. So we're getting 12% of the leads to turn into appointment. So if we can just increase that by a little bit, 25% is very doable, especially when you see what I'm about to show you in just a minute. So what if we can get this to 25%? If we can take it from 12 to 25%, what do you think it would do to the monthly revenue? How much of an increase can we get just from making that one change? So let me show you. Let's just type in 25 here, enter, and bam. So look at this. We more than doubled the revenue just from getting more of these leads to turn into appointments. We didn't touch the marketing budget. We didn't change your sales pitch. We didn't put any heavy burden on your team to learn some new system. All we did was get more of these leads to turn into appointments. And I'll show you how we do it. So let me show you how to do it. So here is how most businesses operate. So you get leads coming in and you have someone call them to book an appointment, right? So you call them a few times. The ones that respond and pick up the phone, you get them to book an appointment. So that's how most businesses work. Some of you guys that are doing bigger numbers, you get a call center or you have a dedicated team that all they do is call these leads, and you'll get more. That alone will increase your LTA. So using auto dialers and that kind of stuff. So the bigger businesses usually have that figured out. So that's what most businesses do. Let me show you what savvy business owners do. And here we go. Check this out. So this is what a savvy business owner does. This is what I can help you do is introduce automated campaigns. And we do this differently than maybe you're thinking. But so the first one you want to do is you want to have automated text and automated email that go out kind of aggressively, especially in those first few days, at least twice a day. Do it in the morning, 7 a.m., and then do it again at 11 around lunchtime. If you really want to go for it, do it again later when people get off work. So what you want to do there is have automated campaigns that go out, and the whole goal is to get them to book an appointment without having to call you. So you take them to a page like this. Like here's one of mine. You just pick your day. You pick a time. So you know how it works. But so you send these automated sequences out. What's great about this is it doesn't take any work on your sales team. If you have a call center, it doesn't take any extra work. They can continue to do their thing. This all happens in the background automatically without doing anything. Your staff doesn't have to do a thing. So this happens in the background. So what we do is we want to educate them a little bit, and we want to get them to schedule an appointment. If you do that one thing, I promise you that you'll get more of these leads to turn into appointments, and which will increase this number by quite a bit. So, but we're not done there. We want to keep going. So after someone goes through this sequence, if you just add another simple sequence that goes out, it helps if you do it from a different email, because people are weird. Maybe they're seeing these go out from Jim and they kind of feel bad that they haven't responded. But if this one goes out from Lisa, people are strange. They're like, oh, I'll respond to Lisa. I kind of feel bad I didn't talk to Jim. Lisa probably doesn't know, so I'll respond to that one. So if you send this one and all it says is, hey, are you still interested in getting new windows for your home? Real simple. Don't put all your logos and all your guarantees in your story. Just a real simple email that's expecting a response. If you do that, I promise you'll get a lot of responses on this one. So if you do these two things, your LTA from your lead to appointment ratio is going to go way up. But we're not done there. So this is what savvy business owners do. We keep on going. So you got this as an automated sequence. If they don't respond to that one and book a call, then we got this one going out. If people go through both of these and they don't respond to a call, we do another one. So this one is cool. So what we do here is we have a survey. It's a short, simple survey, and there's a lot to this, and I wanted to show you an example because it's cool. But so what we do here is we just do a quick survey, and we say something like, hey, I need your help. Can you go here? It'll really help our team out if you answered this quick survey. So you do that. You have another sequence where it goes out once or twice a day for 3 to 4 days. And here's what happens on that survey. So the survey is cool. It's a company called Type Ask, I think, something like that. So the survey, there's a video of you or your sales manager, the owner, or someone on the sales team. And all it says is, hey, we noticed that you reached out about our windows or about our roof or about solar, whatever, and you haven't responded to our emails and you haven't booked an appointment. All we want to know is if you're interested. Because if you're interested, we got some more stuff we'd like to help you with. If not, just let us know. No big deal. And it's a video. And what people will do on the video, they can hit yes or no. And the people that hit yes, it redirects them to another short little video. And on that video, it just says, oh, great, we're glad that you're interested. Here's our calendar. Go to this link and you can book an appointment with us right here. So that's it. So here's what happens. For some reason, people go through this whole thing. They'll go through this one, they'll go through this one, and then they'll go through this survey, and they'll say they're interested. And for some reason, you'll get some that will book their appointment right there, but some still won't do it. I don't know why, but they're interested. They said they were. So all we do then is we go here, and we got another go apply. We have another go apply sequence to just the people that said yes. So we do this, you'll get even more appointments booked. Can you imagine just doing these 4 things? I mean, if you just do these first 2, your LTA is going to go up a lot. But if you add in all 4 of these, it's not uncommon to get this up to 30% or even higher. And look what happens when you start doing that. You go from 420 to $1 million a month just by doing this kind of stuff, which, by the way, doesn't cost you any more money. It's not affecting your sales. You're not trying to retrain your sales team. All you're doing is adding automated sequences to your lead flow. So Here's the last part though. So some people go through this whole thing and for whatever reason, they just didn't book an appointment. They're interested. They just answered a survey and said they're interested, but for whatever reason, they won't book the appointment. So if you add this last thing, this one will have a huge impact on your business. So you're already calling them up here, but if you make this someone's job just to call just the ones that said, yes, we're interested, if you do that, you'll have a huge jump in your LTA. So hopefully that helps you. And if you want help setting this up, let me know. I'd love to help you. I even guarantee results. So if you'd like to talk about that, reach out.